Hello and welcome back once again to the only BBC you're ever going to need on the banks of the River Severn in beautiful, ever so beautiful Ironbridge. And I'm here again with my second self-published book, Ashes to Ashes, watching the England cricket team through the night, 2021 to 2023. And here, on the banks of the River Severn, on a bit of a misty morning on a Saturday, I'm hopefully going to transport you to the beginning of the 2022 tour to the West Indies. Leach tries to spin England to victory in vain. When England declared their second innings on 349 for 6, setting the West Indies an unrealistic 286 runs for victory from 71 overs, I turned to my cricket editor and only half-jokingly stated that England captain Joe Root should let Jack Leach wheel away from one end all afternoon in the hope he might spin some order out of his cricketing chaos. The odd over here and there aside, Leach did in fact bowl all afternoon and long into the Antiguan evening, as he finished with 3 wickets for 57 runs from his mammoth 30 overs bowled. As in the first West Indian innings, Leach bowled umpteen maiden overs, looked threatening as England's best bowler and could have had a bag full of wickets rather than the 3 he snagged in addition to the 2 in the first innings. Zak Crawley took a sharp-edged catch right on the cusp of the tea break to dismiss Sharmarh Brooks for 5 off the bowling of Leach, but Crawley also dropped opening batsman John Campbell when he had just scored 1. This was a familiar pattern for England's spin bowler, as he deservedly took wickets and yet more catches held, and the rub of the green going his way with the several DRS reviews he was involved with, he could have spun his team to a fantastic test match victory. When Leach had Brooks sharply caught by Crawley, his dismissal left the West Indies on 65 for 3, and just 2 runs later Blackwood was brilliantly dismissed by that man Leach again, and the hosts were rocking on 67 for 4, and his side needed just 6 further wickets to win a test match that in all honesty they'd only really been in front of and dominating since yesterday afternoon. My man of the match award falls to West Indian Nkrumah Bonner, who followed his magnificent 123 in the first innings with a priceless and match-saving 38 not out here in the second dig. He faced 138 balls in his 80-run unbroken partnership with West Indian captain Jason Holder, as they doggedly blocked and safely defended their way to a deserved test match draw. Bonner didn't deserve to be on the losing side in this match, and with the assistance of Holder, 37 not out, and current West Indies captain Craig Brathwaite, 33 not out, he wasn't. For England, rather than the negatives of yet another test match drifting by without a win, an injury to their talismanic fast bowler Mark Wood, and the ineffectiveness of fast bowlers Chris Wokes and Craig Overton, the positives far outweigh these, and even on the occasion of a long drawn-out test match. Collectively, they scored 300 plus runs in each innings, and rather than collapse in their second innings, they in fact grew stronger and stronger and edged ahead for the first time in the match. Centuries from Zak Crawley and Joe Root followed that of Johnny Bairstow in the first innings. Dan Lawrence scored 20 and 37 respectively in 2 swift, attacking innings, and the oft-mentioned Jack Leach bowled with the confidence afforded him of the attacking field set for him by his captain. The injury worry to Mark Wood is a real blemish though, and without him, England were never going to take 10 West Indian wickets today. The X-factor throughout this test match was the wicket, and a strip that was lively for half a day before quickly deadening to a soft blancmange. Quixotically, it almost made for an exciting test match, and would have done so if it had deteriorated and broken up. Instead, it remained compact, dead, slow, low, and frankly uninspiring for both sides, and a deserved draw was agreed upon by all. Each side will see it as a winning draw, that quintessentially English cricketing phrase that's always tickled me, but for once, and with positives for each side outweighing the pudding of a wicket they've had to endure for 5 long days, this was as even a draw in cricket as you could wish to see. There'll be some sore bowlers' feet and aching limbs in 4 days' time when battle recommences in the second test. But it's in Barbados, so swings and roundabouts, eh? See you in a few days. Ashes to ashes, watching England through the night. from 2021 to 2023. Who cares, we're in Ironbridge. Beautiful, beautiful Ironbridge. On a Saturday morning, there's the World Heritage Festival being set up on the wharfage just across there, the other side of this beautiful little toy town. And I leave you, as ever, in peace and in solidarity. And I sincerely thank you for watching. Peace, everyone.